Hello Nintendo Wii here, welcome back to Let's Play Retro Games, and welcome to my London Film and Comic Con special. I've been helping out my girlfriend all weekend with the table, and I took my GoPro and got some really fun footage, so enjoy this vlog and then join me afterwards when I'll go through some of my pickups from the show. On our way to LFCC!
With Starbucks in hand!
With nothing in hand!
Let's look!
There they are, on the way to LFCC!
Yay!
Yay!
I made Riso Chew £1. A Nintendo and Riso Chew right there. I know it's like the Lick Your Tongue game. How many is a hot one?
Oh no!
What does Coco do? Squirtle!
Oh, not really.
That would do.
So I really hope you enjoyed that little vlog there. Now I'm going to talk you through a few of the games that I picked up during the show. So I'm just going to quickly go through these because there is quite a few of them. The first one we have here for the Game Boy is Tetris Blast. There we go, so the first one we have here is Tetris Blast. A fairly interesting game for the Game Boy, and it's the last Tetris game that I needed, so I'm really happy to have this one. The second game we have here, and I know one that's a bit surprising that I needed to pick up, this is Kirby's Dream Land. Of course I did have this game, but I managed to somehow lose it quite a while ago, so I'm really happy to have it again. And it's a really good game. The next one here is for the Game Boy Color, and it's called Towers. I remember reading about this in Action GBX magazine years and years ago, so for a $5 I thought I may as well pick it up and see what it's like. And here we have a game called Dino Blaster, which I think is a sort of Bomberman game. Maybe it's by the same company, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't given it much of a go yet, but I definitely will later. And here, a bit disappointed, I thought this was a repro of the Resident Evil game that was supposed to come out on the Game Boy. Unfortunately though, it's actually a repro of Resident Evil Gaiden, which actually did come out, so it's not the unreleased game that I was hoping it would be, but I took a gamble I suppose, but it didn't pay off that time. The next one we have here is Kirby's Star Stacker, a really interesting Kirby game that's basically Kirby's take on Tetris. It's really fun, but it is very simple, but it's just another Kirby game that I didn't have, so I'm really happy to have it as part of my collection. And the last Game Boy game we have here, and a very fun one, this one's called Bubble Ghost. It's your typical sort of platforming arcade style game, but the nice thing is you get to fly around and you have to push the bubble into the goal, so it's a fairly interesting game. And one more Game Boy game here. This one is Complete in Box, a Japanese Game Boy game, and the translated name of it is called... So the official translation for this game is called The Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls. I'm not sure what the Japanese name is, but it's a very interesting game. It was actually made on the same engine as Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, so very happy to have that one, very excited to find it. It's actually a game I was looking for while I was in Japan, but never actually managed to track down. So there's the game inside, and it also has the instructions in there as well. Really nice hand-drawn instruction manual. As I was saying, it was a game I was actually looking for in Japan but didn't manage to find, so I'm really happy to finally have this game to add to my Game Boy collection. A Game Boy Advance game this time. This one was amazing condition, and it's a game that I actually had written down to find at the London Gaming Market. This is Jet Set Radio for the GBA. Really interesting game, made on a very similar engine to the GBA Tony Hawk's games, so I'm really excited to give this one a go. And two games here that I actually traded some games in to get, so I didn't actually pay for these really. So Mystical Ninja for the N64, another game that I was looking at the London Retro Market, and another one that I was looking for as well. This is The Lost Vikings. So really happy to have both of these to add to my SNES and N64 collection. Just one more game here, and then I'm going to take a look at some of the non-gaming items that I picked up. So this is just one that my girlfriend keeps recommending to me. It's called Hogs of War. So we're going to give it a little play in 2-player later on and see if it lives up to my expectations. So that's it for games that I picked up at the show, but I did also go around Artist Alley as we were up there all weekend, and I did pick up some really nice prints. So the first one here is this amazing Kirby picture. I'll try and find out who drew them all and put their username or their Instagram page down there. So this is really nice. I liked a lot of his stuff. It was all really cool. So really glad to have that. Now I don't know who drew these ones, but they really stood out to me. These are some Vocaloid pictures. So there's Gumi and Miku. I'm sure you know I'm a huge Vocaloid fan, a huge Miku fan, so really happy to have these two. And the other one that caught my eye was this Katamari one here, because you really don't see a lot of Katamari stuff around, so very happy to have these three. So it seems like this happens every single time I make a video, but I forgot one thing. This is an amazing print here of Spyro and Crash. I can't remember the name of the artist, but like I said, I'll put it in the, I'll edit it over the screen down the bottom. So really, really cool. He was a really great artist. He'd actually travelled all the way from Sydney, Australia to come to the event, so that's just crazy. So really happy to have this as well. Hopefully you can see it okay. And the last thing I picked up, it wasn't art, it wasn't a game, it's actually a book. We were sat next to the author for this all weekend, so I figured I'd pick it up and see what it's like, and I did start reading it on the train on the way back earlier. I'm about 8 chapters in, and it is really good, so if you want to check it out, it's called The Ascension of Karak, and I'll put a link in the description to the Amazon page if you want to go and check it out. I think there's a preview you can watch on there as well. So thank you very much for watching. This was my London Film and Comic Con pickups and vlog video. As always, don't forget to leave a comment in the description, tell me what you thought of my pickups. If you were at the show, then definitely let me know what you thought about it. I did meet a few people there that knew me on YouTube, so that was really cool. It's always great to see some people who are fans of the show. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out my Patreon and click subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.